Hi, my name is Matt McDermott, and I want to thank you for joining me today on this recording, taking a few moments of your time to better understand how you can get more out of your current highway or roadside billboards, especially if you want to expand their influence on the internet. The goal of today's presentation is to give you 5 things which you can do with your current highway or roadside billboards, depending on your specific situation. The 5 things you can do are reusing your billboard to put as an advertisement or banner image ad on pay-per-click networks such as the Google Content Network. Number 2, you can upload the graphics of those billboards into your image sharing sites tagged with the appropriate keywords if you've done your keyword research, and then have a couple extra suggestions on what to do from there. Number 3, if you have a billboard that is appropriate for the online classified advertising sites, we're going to talk about converting the billboard into an image ad and then putting it on the online classified sites. Number 4, conversion of any billboard that happens to be price incentive based and then extrapolating that to the coupon sites online. And number 5, if the billboard is promoting any particular upcoming event, how all of that would be appropriate for the online event calendars. Starting with number 1, here is an example of an auto dealer on a typical highway billboard that most of us are used to seeing. So the person who's advertising here, in this case the auto dealer, is paying for untargeted eyeballs. Not everyone driving down that highway is targeted to buy anything from that particular company. Hopefully the numbers make enough sense and that the number of impressions that the billboard would get, depending on location and height and traffic, etc., that it makes sense for them, that they just get some sort of ROI. Whether you are or not, there are more things you can do with this particular graphic image that became the billboard. So the steps needed: decide if you want to pay only for clicks to your particular site, or if you're willing to still continue to do the online thing as you're doing in the highway world, or the online or the real world, which is you're paying per impression. And usually in the online marketing world they call it CPM, or cost per mil, cost per 1,000 impressions. You also want to determine the type of person whom ideally you want seeing this ad online. And you can target your image ad displays by the specific keyword. So if you've done your keyword research, you can actually target it to a specific site based around the keyword, and that could be for a local keyword phrase. There could be local sites that are dealing with a particular topic that you like to have your advertising on, and then you can have that your ad display on there, and either on the cost per 1,000 impression basis or on a cost per click basis. And usually that's pretty cheap relative to the real world highway billboard advertising. Also, you can determine where your competitors are getting their links online and determine if you can either pay for advertising or run your ads, such as your billboard, through the Google Content Network on those very same sites. So again, something to consider. Number 2, posting your billboard on image sharing sites. This will help you get in front of those who trust images to convince them to take the next step on any action. In this case, it's just a random billboard about a radio station. Also, you can get exposure in Google's image search if you've done your keyword research, and you can use your uploaded images in future social media efforts. So the steps needed: gather all of your billboard images, including the ones you didn't use. So if you happen to have narrowed down the original list from, say, 6 options to the one that ultimately became the real physical billboard ad, you can also repurpose those that are collecting dust that have not been used if you wish. Again, emphasize this throughout the course of this presentation. Be sure to do your keyword research, and then you will rename the image files based on your keywords, or at least with your keywords in the title. So it would be keyword1.jpg or keyword1.png as the file name. You're going to upload these images to the image sharing sites which accept it. You're going to tag the images properly with your keywords, so you can pick up some Google image ads along the way and then at least get a little bit of search engine exposure. But ultimately, one thing you can do with your social media friends and followers is to have them vote on their preferred images, and you can do this for future billboards as well. Number 3, taking an image ad and converting it into something appropriate for the online classified sites. And again, it's more than just Craigslist. So you want to focus on those sites which accept images directly, or at least HTML, in which you can embed the image. Steps needed: again, as always, do your keyword research. And you're going to need those keywords to know what people are typing in large enough demand to justify going online with your billboard ad or something equivalent, and because you're going to have to write several titles to test headlines, again with the keywords. You want to find those sites, again, which accept images or HTML, convert the billboard image or another similar image into a format accepted by that particular site. You can also take that image and add more to it to make sure it's appropriate for the audience, such as adding a line that says click here. So click and the ad would become clickable in a site like Craigslist. And then you can test your image ads with different headlines at different times or on different sites. Number 4, convert any price incentive billboards to online coupons. So this particular example, it's I believe something with Lufthansa or something. It happens to be a price-based incentive billboard. And so what you want to do is convert it to your online coupon sites, because people there are willing to buy. You just happen to need to get in front of them with the right message. You also can pick up some extra search engine optimization for either something category specific, such as overseas airline discounts in that particular case, or something more local, such as maybe whatever in your city, pizza discounts, if you happen to be doing advertising for pizza. So you want to modify the billboard image graphic. If you have any sort of special tracking code or an expiration date, you probably want to upload your graphic to your own server or to a third-party image sharing site which accepts such ads. Again, do your keyword research, especially for terms like discounts, affordable, cheap, inexpensive, coupons. Those type of terms will help you, if you tag everything properly, will help you get some extra search engine optimization or image ad optimization. And then in addition, you want to submit them to all the appropriate online coupon sites, because a lot of your competitors are not there. So if you're doing price incentive on a highway billboard, take a look at your competitors and find out if they're also doing the same similar type of incentives on the online coupon sites. And chances are that they're not. And number 5, reuse your billboards that are promoting live events. So if you want to gain additional exposure for any open to the public event, such as in this case happens to be a gun show, just grab this image from the commons.wikimedia.org site. So these are all the open for use image ads, so it's just an example. And some of these event sites to which you'll be uploading the image and some text also have the capability of reminding people in your area about your local event. They will email or text people what's coming up for that particular week or weekend. So the steps needed. Chances are that your images are professionally done, and so it's worthy of sharing the online event calendars which people visit to find activities in the local area. So it's not just local residents, but maybe people coming into town for things to do, people staying with families, tourists, business convention attendees. So you have a chance to reach a lot of people through these additional sites where you could take that same image from the billboard or something similar and upload it to these event calendars. So you want to find the top event sites for your area, and you want to do your keyword research again, especially emphasizing things such as activities in City X, City X entertainment, City X things to do, those type of keywords. You want to either optimize your listings for those or find those sites that happen to be ranking for those terms and getting your content on them. You're going to upload the billboard graphic image to these event calendars with the text, and again, sometimes these sites, depending on which one, will remind their subscribers of your event via email or text message so that they may even be interested, but this way they get an extra reminder and put it on their calendars. Additional things to consider for any outdoor billboard advertiser. You want to share your event calendar listings, coupons, image sharing albums, and other what they call repurposed content with your social media friends and followers. You can either just simply declare what you've done, you can ask them for their advice, you could get some feedback. So this begins the social component of social media. And at the time of this recording, the two primary venues for that would happen to be Facebook and Twitter, and then you can include MySpace or other sorts of social media sites. Second thing you can do, ask your social media followers to vote on an upcoming new billboard ad. Since you're currently advertising and assuming you're getting an ROI with your roadside billboard ads, chances are that you're going to continue. One thing you can do by using these online tools is to build your social media following and ask for their help on the upcoming billboard ad you're going to run, and if the production costs, if everything makes sense, because this way they have greater awareness when they see it driving down the road, and they almost feel as if they have a sense of ownership for it. So again, it's a strategy that you can consider. It may not be appropriate for your audience, but if it is, consider that one as an extra to help you really get that retention you're looking for. And then, of course, you can do other creative and fun things which are appropriate. If you have any further questions or you need more information, you're welcome to call or email me at info at morethanseo.com. And if you think that any of your colleagues or your friends who also happen to be engaging in billboard advertising would like more information, you're welcome to send this presentation, and then they can contact me as well. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to talking with you soon.